My name is Desiree, licensed real estate instructor. Let's jump into some flashcards on contracts. Contract. A legally enforceable agreement in which two or more parties agree to do or not do something of value. Key tip. On the exam, a contract is only enforceable if all parties, elements are present. Missing even one makes it invalid. Express contract. A contract in which terms are clearly stated, either orally or in writing. Key tip. Most real estate contracts are express and written because real estate falls under the Statute of Frauds. Implied contract. A contract formed by the actions or conduct of the parties rather than written or spoken words. Key tip. Often tested with commission disputes when no written agreement exists. Bilateral contract. A contract in which both parties make promises to perform. Key tip. A purchase agreement is bilateral because both buyer and seller are promising something. Unilateral contract. A contract in which one party promises to perform only if the other party completes a specific act. Key tip. Common examples include rewards or bonus agreements. Executed contract. A contract in which all parties have fully completed their obligations. Key tip. After closing, a real estate contract becomes executed. Executory contract. A contract in which one or more obligations have not yet been completed. Key tip. Most real estate contracts are executory until closing day. Valid contract. A contract that includes all essential elements required by law. Key tip. Valid contracts are enforceable unless a legal defense exists. Void contract. A contract that has no legal force or effect from the beginning. Key tip. Contracts for legal purposes are always void. Voidable contract. A contract that one party has the right to cancel due to a legal reason. Key tip. Contracts involving minors or fraud are usually voidable. Competent parties. All parties must have the legal capacity to enter into a contract. Key tip. Minors and mentally incompetent individuals lack capacity. Legal purpose. The contract must be created for a lawful objective. Key tip. Any illegal purpose automatically voids the contract. Mutual assent, meeting of the minds. Definition. Both parties must agree to the same terms and condition of the contract. Exam tip. The exam often tests whether offer and acceptance truly match. Offer. A definite proposal made by one party to another with the intent to create a contract. Key tip. An offer must be clear, specific, and communicated. Acceptance. An unconditional agreement to all terms of the offer. Key tip. Any change to the offer is treated as a counteroffer. Consideration. Something of value exchanged between the parties to support the contract. Key tip. Consideration does not need to be equal, only legal. Offerer. The party who makes the offer. Key tip. On the exam, either the buyer or the seller can be the offerer. Offeree. The party to whom the offer is made. Key tip. Only the offeree has the power to accept the offer. Counteroffer. A response that rejects the original offer and proposes new terms. Key tip. A counteroffer terminates the original offer immediately. Revocation. The act of withdrawing an offer before it has been accepted. Key tip. Revocation must occur before acceptance to be effective. Mirror image rule. The acceptance must exactly match the terms of the offer. Key tip. Even small changes create a counteroffer. Time is of the essence. A clause stating that deadlines in the contract are strict and enforceable. Key tip: missing a deadline can result in breach of contract. Valuable consideration. Consideration that has measurable monetary value, such as money or services. Key tip: real estate contracts require valuable consideration. Good consideration. Consideration based on love, affection, or moral obligation. Key tip: not sufficient for enforceable real estate contracts. Statute of Frauds. A law requiring certain contracts to be in writing to be enforceable. Key tip: exam real estate contracts must always be in writing and signed. Enforceable contract. A contract that a court will recognize and uphold. Key tip: writing affects enforceability, not whether a contract is valid.